Yo, what up, my people? It's your boy Los. Just want to say before we play this episode that Mr. Marty Mendoza is allegedly a scammer, allegedly a con artist, allegedly a liar. So please, innocent until proven guilty. Enjoy.
You gotta take the hits and bruises as you walk amongst the jungle. The breakdown they gon' break you as long as you never stumble.
What's up, my people? Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Los. This is your boy Carlos. Excuse me being late to get my cup of coffee ready, if you know what I mean. Sure, my volume is up. I'm able to hear you guys. I'm gonna let the people come into the room for a bit, into the live. So I just want to welcome everybody that's currently tuning in. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, Christina. Hey, Shy. Yeah, sorry. I was running a little bit late. What's up, Ghost? But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. This is the first episode I do on my podcast that's actually live on TikTok and will be uploaded as an episode on my podcast. Episode number 43 to be exact. Hey, Mary. What's up, Ghost? How are you? Harley, what up? Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, TLC. I was a bit busy. I ain't not gonna lie. I had to take a nap. I stood up on Glam's live till like almost 5 in the morning watching their live. So yeah. Well, yeah, shout out to everybody tuning in. I have to get my cup of coffee ready for this episode. I'm excited for this one, man. Yo, what's up, Jordan? Yo, what up, B? I really appreciate you guys tuning in. This is gonna be an interesting one in my opinion. What's up, Jugador? I'm gonna let people sort of come into the room and give them time. Just know that you are currently being recorded. So if you want to shout out your toxica, your ex, you want to let your boyfriend know or girlfriend know that you're not going to be with them anymore, this is the time to do it. It's going on the podcast. What's up, Gordita? What's up, Glam? Los Toxicos has entered the chat. Yes. I was telling the people that I apologize for being late. I had to take a nap. I am not good with staying up late anymore. I've come to conclusion about that. So, yeah. See what's up. I better act like I have some common sense. True. But thank you guys. I'm going to allow a few more people. Give it like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna say 5 minutes. Yeah, I had to take a nap. After that Taco Bell, it was not nighttime. So, hey, what's up, Luz? Let me see my boy Edwin. We getting old, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, we're getting old. I'm not. Mentally and physically, I can't be staying up late, man. I'm already 34. I feel like I have a hangover. I don't even drink anymore. But today I woke up feeling like that, you know. But hey, it was a great conversation I had with the ladies, and it made me think too that I've never had any females on the podcast, and it'd be dope if we can come up with a set of questions and have some female guests and some male guests. You know what I'm saying? And talk about the question, answer it, and get you guys input. After last night, I was like, dang, man, that'd be fire if we do that. That would be fire. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. But let me see. I'm gonna give people, let's give them till 7, just to be safe, just so I can, if you guys can send this to live to somebody who you may think might want to be interested in joining, or maybe even just watching, go ahead and send it to them, you know. What up, Ja? What's up, Izzy? So to everybody tuning in, Marty and the Flies in the building. Show y'all wave. Oh yeah, can't see you, but you know what I mean. Man, what up? I got my cup of coffee and I'm ready to hear you. I'm ready to hear you guys. So we'll start at 7, let people come in. But other than that, what y'all up to, man? How you guys doing today? This wonderful Sunday. I had some Taco Bell and took a nap after because it was well needed. I'm ready to go. So I'm going to sleep early today. I'm not going on TikTok because if I catch y'all live, I might stay. So, hey, what's up, TLC? Football, okay. Who's playing? I wonder how the Seahawks are doing. Go Bills? Okay, I respect that. Hell yeah. I'm a Giants fan. We suck. I'm enjoying the chilly weather here in New York. Nice. Okay, what's the temperature over there in New York? Over here in Georgia, it's about like 60, 65. It's not that bad. No more 21. Nah, hell nah. Not with y'all, man. Y'all gonna keep me up again. What up, Big Happy? It was an interesting conversation, man. I kept like 12 o'clock. I was like, yeah, I think it's time for me to dip. 4 hours later, texting away the question and shit. I'm watching the 49ers right now. My game is the night game. Okay, hell yeah. Did they lose or they win? Did the Seahawks lose or they win? Seahawks down by 4. Ooh, man. Crazy. What time is it? 5 more minutes, guys. Gonna let people come in the room. Just to let you guys know, reminder, this episode will be on the podcast. It's currently being recorded. Just to give you guys a heads up. I don't know if y'all want to give anybody a shout out. Your ex, your toxica, your toxico, your mom, your dad. Hell, if you wouldn't even give Marty a shout out. Top of a river too. Oh, wow. Bring your radio voice. Yes. Thank you, Easy. Just to my mods, just keep an eye out for me, please. Because when I start talking to somebody, it's kind of hard for me to look at the comments. Damn, yeah, imagine if I had a room like this. Oof. I wouldn't work anymore. I'd be like straight streaming if I had a room like this. That'd be fire. See, everybody is here. Be right back, bro. All right. We're going to give 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Yeah, it's a green screen. No, yeah, it's a green screen, bro. Hell no, I can't afford something like this. Maybe when I'm older. My kids are already out the house and it's just me and my wife. Then, yeah, maybe I'll do something like this. What's up, Gordita? What's up, Rock? Uncle Rock in the building. Shout out to Uncle Rock. Turn on your camera. Make sure you do your makeup. I'm doing my makeup right now. What's up, Uncle Rock? Y'all remember Uncle Rock was on my last episode number 42. This is episode that we're currently recording right now, episode number 43, my people. So yes, put your little hoops on, fix your little goatee. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for this one. I've been anxious. I wanted to do this Friday, man, but I miscalculated my time. That was a big fail. Next time I know not to do something, not to plan something on an important date, like the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. Who's the guest of honor? You, everybody who wants to be on it. Yeah, just to give you a heads up, yeah, we'll be recorded and it will be on my podcast. So please be aware of that. I just need y'all to understand. Because I don't want y'all to be like, hey, how come you put me out and you didn't tell me nothing? Yeah, that fight was doo-doo, man. That fight was a disappointment. Them chicks, though, them chicks went at it. That should have been the main card right there, in my opinion. What's up, New York fans in the building? Everyone's eyes are released. Hey, guys, you don't have to show your face. Don't feel pressured to show your face. But if you want to show your face, you're more than welcome to show your face. It's whatever you guys want. The coffee is delicious, my man. I don't want to sip too much of it because I gotta wait. I gotta wait for the chisme. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing wonderful on this beautiful Sunday. Currently recording the podcast, so I'm excited to have you guys on. What time is it? Okay. We'll do this in 10 seconds, guys. I think we done gave anybody. You can wear your mask. Hell yeah, my dude. Hell yeah. But you have to do that Undertaker theme. If you come on, you have to come on with the smoke. And that'd be perfect to do, bro. Yeah, that'd be fire if you could do that. All right, 7 o'clock. Awesome. Welcome, my people, to another episode of Conversations with Los. This is your boy, Los, your main host. And today we are doing episode number 43. We are currently live on TikTok. But by the time this gets uploaded to my YouTube channel, it will be pre-recorded. So today we are inviting a few people to join my box. Now, for the people who are not familiar with TikTok, the box means like they're joining my live, okay? And the topic today is Mr. Marty Mendoza. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a lot of requests of you guys. Who's Marty? Who's Marty? Who's this? Who's that? Who's that? And I figured it'd be dope before releasing the Miguel episode to invite a few people onto the live, onto my box, and express themselves about Marty. So that's what we're going to do right now. All right. There might be a lot of people, so I kind of gotta get moving. But anyways, yes, Marty is watching on his burner account. If you guys could please just tap the screen and share like that, you know what it is. All right, so who's up? Who wants to go first? Y'all tell me. You tell me. There you go. Who's this? Ghost. Awesome. Beautiful. Hey, what's up, Ghost?
How are you?
Man, I ain't feeling good, bro. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Just taking it one day at a time, as good as we can.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, I want to touch on about last night on my live. Jessica, his daughter, came on my live last night unexpectedly, and I was shocked, to be honest with you. But there were some questions that they did ask Jessica about Junior that she would, and she wants to see her brother.
Okay.
But Marty won't let her see. Marty don't want nothing to do with her. He doesn't want Junior to have nothing to do with her also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was seeing some of that live about her expressing herself about him and how she was also like physically abused by him, right? She said she was thrown against the wall. That's sad, bro. That's crazy. But Ghost, let me ask you a question. If you can describe Marty, what would you describe him in a few sentences?
My honest opinion,
Yeah, shoot it.
straight up, he is not a man. He's a coward.
Oh, wow.
And the reason I say that is because I physically talked to him. My sisters physically talked to him. We had offered to try to get him and Junior some help. You know, not monetarily, right? So I mean, we offered him information to help him with Junior, and he don't want to do nothing, bro.
Wow, that's sad.
He keeps using the excuse that I don't trust these people, right? And I agree with him. I mean, but not every facility is like that.
Yeah.
I do have an older brother. For the ones that don't know, I do have an older brother with Down syndrome. So this is where I can speak my part on it.
Yeah.
Right. So my mom and dad, they went and they took advantage of every opportunity that the state had offered. You know, and then some. I told him that, and my sister told him that, and his thing was he always kept trying to. He kept let me rephrase that. He didn't try. He kept debunking everything that we said. Everything was a negative towards him. You know, you come up with something positive to try and help him. He'll come up with something. Well, I don't trust him. Well, you know, they call my son this, they call my son that, and they try to do this. I don't give a shit what they try to do to you.
Yeah. Thank you,
I
Harley.
don't. Well, I totally don't care what they try to do to him. My thing was Junior. You know, and I've said plenty of times, I'm not, I can't, if I could, I would, but I can't. So I ain't going to say I would take Junior in and support him that way, because I can't. He needs medical attention, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever personally interacted with Marty?
On the phone, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. On the phone, yes.
Did you ever help him out?
Monetarily, no.
Okay.
The only thing I tried to do, and my sister tried to do, was give him information to help Junior out.
Wow, and he got upset about it.
Oh my God, he went fucking left, pardon my language, he went left field on it.
How long have you been around this whole?
I started following Marty about 3 years ago.
Wow, so you've seen 3 years of Marty.
Yeah, I seen where he lived in the. When he lived in the Belton in that one little bitty shithole room that he lived in. And the only reason I call it that because it was shit, bro. His floors were trashed out. I mean, literally trashed out. Junior was on the floor, playing on the ground, and you know, there's just so much shit, man.
That's sad. And man, well, Ghost, I appreciate you taking the time to jump in the box and express yourself.
Yeah, not a problem. Appreciate you letting me in.
Hey, no problem, brother. Thank you, man.
All right, brother.
You take care, bro.
Yeah, you too. You let me out.
Oh yeah, I got you, my bad. Wow. Well, that was Ghost, my people. You can go ahead and follow him. He'll be posting a lot of positive content and stuff like that. And it's pretty interesting, motivational stuff. All right. So, but yes, thank you. Appreciate you for the gifts. All right. Who's up next? My people? Who's gonna jump in the box? What's up to everybody that's tuning in? Welcome to episode number 43. This is currently going on my podcast, my people. So who wants to jump in the box? You're more welcome to do so. If you have any Marty supporters in the building, you guys are able to jump in too. Thank you for sharing the live. All right, let's see. Who's this? Jojo. Hey, my man Jojo. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can. How you doing?
All right. I'm doing great, man. Doing great. It's raining out here in El Paso, so it's a
wow.
Cloudy, rainy day.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we need some rain here in Georgia, man. It's ridiculous, bro.
Right.
But, Jojo, tell me something. You familiar with this Marty Mendoza stuff?
I'm familiar with his doings, his comings and goings. I've been knowing about this guy for going on 4 years now, since back when Juanito was doing the lives. It's always been one person or another.
Juanito, who's my bad.
Just one of the old timers that would do lives, you know, and call out for party and that's just kind of like how I base it. I've been around since then. It's been about 4 years, I think, around there. Yeah, it's always been one person or another that kind of, you know, picks up the lead and, or not the lead, but they'll start doing lives on them, and then infighting happens, and you know, whatever. People are people, and I try not to get involved in all that. But that's another thing. That's a whole different subject on its own. But I try not to get involved. I try and get along with everybody, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
You know, I try to be a positive person. So my take on him is I've never been a supporter. From the get-go, I started seeing the videos that popped up on my FYP, and I was like, wait a minute, something's up with this guy. And the reason why I say that is because I've worked with individuals with IDD, with intellectual disorders, for going on 18 years now, 17 plus now. I've been an administrator. I've been a residence manager. I've been a day program supervisor / administrator. I've been in charge of transportation services for clients with IDD, going from autistic to Down syndrome, you know, just different types of diagnosis, but all of them with intellectual disorders, learning disorders. You know, I mean, I've been a supported home living staff where I went to their homes. Right now, I think I mentioned to you what I'm doing is I'm a home inspector. I go and inspect the homes of the foster care providers, you know,
Okay.
of the people that are providing services for their loved ones. So I've been from.
Can I cut you off and ask you a
Yeah.
question? Now that you bring that up and you go home and you inspect, what do you think about Marty's home if you was to arrive there?
No, I mean, it wouldn't pass. First of all, it's a fire hazard. I mean, of course, I haven't been in there. I can only go off of what I see on the videos, and I've seen plenty. You're talking about critters everywhere. As a matter of fact, on the questionnaire that I have, that's one of the questions. Is the home free of rodents? Is the home free of, you know, cockroaches, stuff like that? Is the home fumigated monthly, quarterly, you know, twice a year, whatever? That's a question that I ask the providers. The homes have to have smoke detectors. The homes have to have, this is as per the state of Texas, okay? I'm in Texas. So this is not any other state. I'm in Texas. So the homes have to have fire extinguishers, at least one, you know, but two is okay. The homes have to be clean, you know, and I go and visit every 3 months. It's not every year or anything like that, because I'm checking from the standpoint of the provider, the company I work for. We bill Medicaid for the services that these individuals receive services from their mom and dad. So I go to about 150 homes, you know, overall.
150 homes. Wow. And what's your take on Marty Mendoza? How would you describe him?
Well, again, I'm just going off of everything I've seen, and you know, I always go back to the Bible whenever I'm not sure about something. I think that's a pretty good foundation, and I'm not trying to preach or nothing.
No, I feel you. No,
Even though in another life I was an ordained minister for many, many, many years, I go to the Bible and it says that every tree is gonna be known by the fruit that it gives. And I don't care what you say. I don't care. You know, our word is just that. It's just the word. Our actions is what says who we truly are. What we do day in and day out.
that is true.
What we consistently do is who we are telling the world we are.
Yep.
So that's my take. Simple as that.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, thank you, brother. I appreciate you for joining the box and giving us your intake. Thank you, man.
No problem.
And I'm gonna shoot you a message because I remember I talked to you about having you on the podcast, but like actually a full episode with you on it.
Whenever you let me know, brother.
Awesome. Thank you, my man. Jojo, take care, brother. And once again, thank you for joining.
Thank you, brother.
I feel like the system is failing Junior. You know what I'm saying? I got my coffee. Who's next, my people? Thank you. All the finers. What about the Seahawks? How the Seahawks doing? I see her. She's happy. They're probably winning. They need a warrant to go in. Thank you, guys. All right, let's do this. Hey, what's up? Hey.
No, my brother.
New York is in the house. The Bronx is in the house, my people.
BX, baby. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? How's everything? How's the family?
Family's good. Had a crazy weekend. Not crazy in a way of staying up late. Of actually doing stuff. No, I'm ready to go back to work. I'm excited. But yeah, Other than that, how's your family doing?
Everybody's good, man. Thank God everybody's healthy, eating everything in the damn house. Gotta go
Yeah,
back to school. Send them back to school, bro, because comen todo como un serrucho nuevo, brother.
I'm telling you, you buy a box of 20 snacks, and by the second day, it's already like 12
Hey,
of them already gone.
yo, where the fuck are my Twinkies, bro? What the fuck?
Evan, what's up, brother? I know you've been around for quite some time, right? And you have, for the people who don't know, you have kids who have autism, right?
Yeah, I have two children with
Okay.
autism. I have an 18-year-old, my son Edwin Jr., and my daughter Annabella. She's 10 years old, and both of them are nonverbal.
Okay. All right. So you have what about autism and stuff.
You know,
How did you first come across Marty?
well, well, maybe about 4 years ago, I saw a video, and it was about Marty pulling on the heartstrings for his son's birthday, and then nobody showed up to the birthday party and stuff like that. So I felt bad. I said, you know what? No kid should go through that. So I tried to reach out to him and said, listen, I want to send your son something, as a gift, but he procrastinated and he never sent me the information. So I never sent him any. But then I start seeing videos. Then, okay, after that, we still talked. He would have me on his live. He would be like, he would advertise my what I do for a living because, I'm a New York State licensed bail bondsman. So he would advertise, oh, this is the crazy bail bond agent. You don't want him to chase you, yada yada. He would give me the advertisement, the speech and the schmeal. But then, a couple of people reached out to me and said, yo, be careful with this guy. He's about this. And then I started seeing the videos.
Okay.
Now, it's not about what people said to me, it's what I saw. So when I saw these videos of him cursing people out, mistreating people that, gifted him and, okay, and I don't know these people, but I know that they did gift him because why would someone fight with you about something that's not true? I would understand if it's 1 and 1. Okay, so let's say you and I have a problem, Los, right? If you and I have a problem, people will say, oh, that's Los and Edwin's problem. Now, when you got 20 people coming after Los, then it's not everybody, it's Los.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what happens with Marty. Marty has beef with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Problem is that, so he woe me, woe me, woe me. That's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But when he instigates something or when he starts something, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Then when you come back at him, then I'm the victim. Oh my God. So
they're making fun of me. They're making fun of me, and those type of statements.
I mean, look, he's claimed that people made videos of his son, and yeah, I've seen them as well. I've seen videos of his son that I don't agree on. No, don't do that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what Shy was talking about earlier. It's just there's a mix of people involved in this. Some people who shouldn't be involved, and there's some people in this just for the pure hate, they don't even care. Just like he's saying, they don't. And it's true. And those are the people creating the videos of Junior, But
don't do that. The kid doesn't have no fault to what the father's ignorance is.
Yeah,
but people, look. These days, people, it's hands off. They don't give a shit. They're gonna go forward to do whatever the hell they want, and they're gonna advertise what they want.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and he's disrespected you a few times too, bro, including me. And what I got confused about his latest video is that this one I was really like shocked to hear when he said that he called you a wannabe albino.
Yeah, I'm like, I kind of caught that one too, because I was like, wait a minute. Did my mother lie to me, bro? Did she tell me I was an albino, but she told me I'm really Irish? So I'm like, dude, I am an albino. I don't want to be an albino. I am an albino. I have to embrace this disease, because it's a disease. It's a disorder that we have. We have no color, pigmentation, or stigmatism in our eyes. So, it's not, we don't have control of that.
Yeah.
But you have control of being humble and being a different person and having integrity. You don't want that. So, like he says, oh, karma will get you. karma's getting you now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you were a good person, you would get good things. Or good things would happen.
That's true.
But because you want to be mean and do crazy shit, and then later on say, if I offended you, if I offended you, I apologize.
Yeah,
There's no if. Like Shai said, there's no if. It's a you apologize. That's it.
Yeah.
And you mean it sincerely.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's true. So one last question for you. How would you describe Marty?
Because it's your podcast, I'm gonna keep it PG, and I'm gonna keep it peace. A hopeless man that needs help.
Wow.
You know, someone that, yes, he's a narcissist, but he's willing to change if there is a reward at the end. And that's basically, I mean, I can't say anymore.
Cool. Thank you, man. Yo, Edwin, I appreciate you in the box, brother. Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother. You have a good night, man.
You too, champ.
Yeah.
That was Edwin, my people. Bronx, New York. I was reading John's, I see who's next. Moscas. Let me see, because she's been waiting. I think she wants it. I think so. I'm not sure. If not, I'll get you, Moscas. Hello, welcome.
Hey,
Hey, it's
how's
the
everybody
infamous
doing?
Betty. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. Look, just to tell everybody, once I marry Marty, everything's gonna be good.
You're
Did you
gonna
fall out
you-
of the chair?
You're gonna convince him?
I gotta convince him. I want that big old RV,
And the goulash.
and I'll be his co-pilot. Say bye bye, Texas.
You'll be the passenger princess.
Yes. Yeah, but no,
How long have you been around, Betty?
since he's went on the news from that Christmas thing that they were giving, that everybody was donating money to him and cards.
Okay, and this was on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And when you first started following him, were you a supporter or did you immediately just not like him?
No, I knew right away. You could tell what he's all about just by looking at him. You know, the way he talks, the way he represents himself, the way he talks about Junior, which I understand, you know, that Junior's, you know, disabled.
Yeah.
But you don't want to put your son out there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess for him, it benefits him to lie. Sadly, you know.
Right.
And you as his son, that's the most.
Yeah.
As a father, me, man, like, I wouldn't do that.
But I have an artistic son too, and I'm not gonna put him out there or want donates or, you know, if I want something for my son, I'm gonna work for it.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do something for my son, it's gonna come out of me.
Yeah.
I don't need everybody else to come and give me a hand.
Hey, what's up, Generic? How old is your son?
He'll be 12 in the end of January.
Oh, nice. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And with him, I have appointments from Monday to Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you put him in programs?
Yeah, I have him in programs. Like I got a Wednesday, I got to drive to Galveston, which is 163 miles from where I live. One way, because I'm going to take him to go see a specialist.
Wow.
And they had some here in San Antonio too, but I did some research. So I like what I saw on the review, so I'm going to take them. And it's out of pocket. You know, I'm not asking no one to help me with gas or help me to get there or anything.
Yeah. Wow. God bless you.
And I got to do what I got to do. You know, I'm not going to put my son on TikTok and have people feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And I'm a single mother too. And I'm not going to go out there and say, oh, well, I'm a single mother and a single father. I'm starving. My son is starving. Oh, my son likes pizza.
Yeah, dry begging. What? That's
no. That's an embarrassment. And it's just, I would be ashamed to do something like that.
Yeah. I feel you. I would be too. But not to him, you know. So if you could describe Marty, well, how would you describe him?
He's the love of my life.
You're making Tito mad. No, let me stop with Tito because Tito.
No. Marty needs help himself before he could help Junior.
Okay, yeah.
He needs the help first. He can't help Junior if he can't get help himself.
Yeah. That's true.
So that's how I put it. He needs to willing to get help before he could help his son.
Yeah. My bad reading the comments, but
That's
yeah.
okay.
So, Betty, thank you for jumping in the box. I
Yes.
appreciate you very
Okay.
much. Thank you. God
Thanks.
bless you, and stay in touch. That was Betty, my people. Betty. That is Marty's fiance. It's really not, guys. For the people who don't know. But yeah. All right. Mary, you've been waiting for a while. Let me see. See we at Mary or not. Hello?
My God, am I on?
Yeah.
No, how do I get my picture off? I don't want to say anything because I know I'm being watched and I know I'm being recorded.
All right, I'll edit this in.
And Rock and Edwin and Joker and all of them, you guys are awesome. And Miss Betty was right on, right on.
Cool. Thank you, Mary. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. I don't know how to get out of here. This is my first time. Oh my.
Okay. Don't have bad people. All right. Oh, gordita.
Hello, hello.
Hello. No more staying up in your lives anymore.
Ya lo aguantas.
Bro, I feel like I'm hung over.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt when I got up. But you didn't leave. You didn't leave. You were there. You were leaving since 12. But you stayed till 4.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think it's time for me to dip. But then the questions just kept getting more interesting and interesting. So I was like, nah, hell no. I gotta stay for this one. It was dope. You know. It's funny, because like I told you yesterday, I've always wanted to like have like females on my podcast because I've never had any females. And yesterday was perfect, man, because it was what was it like we're having like a 6-hour conversation yesterday.
Yes, we had a
What
lot
time
of
it started?
fun. Yeah, we had a lot of fun in the live, and we were just having a good time on live. And that's what it's all about. That's what TikTok is about, just having a good time. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't always have to be, about drama or anything. And we just had a good old time. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed everybody that was in the live last night. It was a really good live.
Yeah, it's the longest live I've ever been in.
Well, I'm glad you were there, and I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, it was dope. But all right, Gordita, now let me ask you a question. I know you've been on this Marty thing for a while now.
4 years.
4 years from the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I started following him in 2019. I started following him, but I was a silent follower. I didn't comment or anything. I just kind of watched and see what he was about.
Yeah.
And at first, I didn't see anything wrong. I've never donated to him or anything, thank God. But at first, I really didn't catch a lot of things. But I guess the first 6 months, I really didn't pay attention. I would just kind of watch his videos and just like and scroll up and just leave it at that. I watched my first video that I ever watched was one of Generic's videos, and I was shocked what I saw. And I was like, what's going on? So then, you know how when you like a video and you comment on a video, then a lot of that content will start coming up.
Yeah.
And so I started watching more and more of the pages that are out there, showing the real Marty Mendoza. And I was just shocked to see the neglect and how the state of Texas and everybody around Junior has failed him.
Wow.
And it's so sad. And I'm actually on here just to kind of speak on women, especially women, how he goes for women, because I had my experience with him once I started doing lives and kind of calling him out on his BS and how he degrades women so bad. I don't know where that comes from or how he was raised. It just shows a lot of his character on how he speaks to women, how he expresses himself to women. It's just awful. He's all around just awful. He has no respect for anybody, anyone, not even his own son, mainly.
Yeah.
He doesn't respect his son at all. He says that, I'm not going to show my son. I don't show my son like that. And then the next video, it's him showing his son having a meltdown. And it's like, wait a minute, didn't you say you don't show your son? And you have the camera in his face, and meanwhile Junior's having a meltdown. How is that autism? How is that showing anything about autism? I mean, yeah, the meltdowns are part of it, but it doesn't need to be on screen.
Yep. And that's one thing he says, that he's spreading autism awareness right?
He uses that. It's like a crutch. I think he's hiding behind the autism community, and he's hiding behind his son. And it's
And now that you say he's hiding behind the autism community, but I've also seen videos of him saying F the
yes,
autism community, right?
yes, exactly.
So that's
Yes,
see that's there's a lot of things that he says that it contradicts himself in so
all the
many
time.
ways, man. Yeah, all
He's
the
always
time.
contradicting himself all the time. It just shows the character that he is. And he says, do your research, do your research. People that really do the research really do see the real him and how he is very neglectful to his son.
Yeah.
Very, very much. He's a foul man. He has no morals. He has no problems, exposing children underage,
Yeah.
about
Families.
women, and putting pictures of other people's family members. He's a person. He's a man with no morals, no nothing. He's just an awful person. He is all around. He has no respect for anybody.
Yeah, that's true. Let me ask you something. If you see somebody who's, let's say, it's about to donate to them, right? If you could speak to somebody, if somebody's watching this, don't even know who Marty is, what would you tell them?
First of all, I would tell them, you do what you want to do with your money. It's your pocket, not mine. But
Yeah.
I'm just making you aware that this person is not who you think he is. He's a liar. He's a beggar on TikTok, and just go do your research. I would give him, the page. I would give the person the links to do their research.
Yes.
See for themselves who he really is.
Yeah, and for the people who don't know, there's pages out there, generic, who adore. There's tons and tons of pages bringing awareness about this guy. Gordita, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Before I get you, before you leave, if you could describe Marty, how would you describe him?
How would I describe him?
Yeah.
Manipulator and a liar.
You heard it from Gordita.
Yeah. That's how
Thank
I would.
you.
All right. Thank you. All
I
right.
appreciate you. And y'all gonna have a live later? Nah, I'm playing.
We will. All right.
That's Gordita. She has awesome energy, man. There's a lot of people here. This is why I wanted to do this, because I wanted to show the audience that there's people in here that are actually people. There's no robots, there's no CGI, there's nothing. These are actual individuals, you know what I'm saying? Who's next? Oh, Lucky Luciano, what's up? Let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, I'm so hyped up. This is exciting.
What up?
Lucky, what's up? It's Lucky in the building. My man, how you doing, bro?
Good. Just so you know, another Sunday. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Another Sunday. I'm excited that it's over. Believe it or not, I love Mondays, so I look forward to tomorrow.
Mondays now. I'm cool on the Mondays.
Why not?
Start of the work week, man. It's gonna be a long one. We'll work like 6/12s this week coming up. So
Wow, 6/12. So that means you won't be off to what? To like Sunday again?
something like that. It's gonna be a minute.
Things we do for our family, my man. Salute you.
That's it. That's it.
What's up, Lucky? I know you have. You've actually had conversations with Marty, right?
Yeah, we talked offline once. I was trying to see about him saying certain things to Uncle Rock. Everybody knows who he is. And if it was true, and he asked me why was my business, and I'm like, yo, man, just trying to see what's up, because if you got a problem with one person, cool. But you're saying veterans, you're putting an S on it. You're painting us all in a negative light, and I don't like that.
Thank you for your service, bro. I appreciate you. Bro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And then he tried to say he could say whatever he wants because his dad was a vet. And I straight told him, I was like, no, your dad had that right. You don't. And he said that he did. He was going to say what he says. And I said, okay, cool. We'll agree to disagree. I'm man enough to do that, agree to disagree. And I also asked him if he was reporting my lives. And he said no, that it was TikTok hating on people with disabilities. Funny thing is that when I was showing a video about PTSD, I was showing one of his videos that he made, saying like he was going to throw firecrackers or something at Rock, and then boom, my live was banned for a week. That's not a coincidence, man. No, let's not even do that.
Yeah.
It's just hard because, like, I gave him a few chances, right?
Yeah.
We had our little dust up at the beginning. I'd go on his live, say what's up, hey, peace to your son, you know, things like that. And then after a while, I'm just like, man, you know what? Looking in, I couldn't. I didn't believe that he was really about that life when it came to putting your everything into giving your child what they need.
Yeah, because you know about that because you have a son, right? That's autistic.
My son is just like his, severely autistic, level 3, nonverbal.
And I heard you say one time that you what was it that you asked him a question and he got offended and he blocked you, something like that?
Yeah, I was just asking about, he said he does therapies with his son. You know, I asked him if he went to school with it. Because I'm not a professional, I'm not going to fake the funk like I am.
Yeah.
Somebody has like insight, info, I'll ask them a question. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's more interpersonal to do it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey man, this is what I got. Yo, you got any ideas? Or have you seen this? You know, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's what I love about technology. You can reach out to somebody halfway across the world.
Yeah. That's facts.
That's all I was doing. You know what I mean? Came at me sideways, and I'm just like, for real, man? Is that what we're really doing? If you don't know, just say you don't know. Automatically attack somebody like that ain't.
And don't say that you're gonna spread awareness, get offended. You know.
Yeah, it was just wild. And then, like for a while, a lot of my stuff got reported. I know it was him. You know what I mean? He tried to call me on my live or get in on my live one time with like 6 different accounts because I was talking about that conversation he and I had. You know, and I even told Rock, I was like, man, leave that fool alone. Look at the source. Just look at him.
How long ago was that? How long you been around?
And for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, I actually started with my wife looking at his stuff, telling me about it, and I looked. I was like, oh, I'll check him out.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since we hitting him up. He's moved like 2 or 3 times, I think. So it's been a while.
And then we just had Betty on not too long ago, and she brought up about programs. For the people who don't know what that means, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so different programs. My son, you know, when we left Texas and he got here to New York, where he was in, he's still in speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and they all help with different things. You know what I mean? Fine motor skills, communication, strengthening the body, those types of things.
And you take your son to those programs, right?
My son gets those at his school. So here in Syracuse, New York, he's in something called the Skate BOCES program. So it's the classroom itself is just for children with special needs.
Wow, thank you, Generic. So you moved from Texas to New York because to give your son better help, right?
Correct. We were spending over $800 a month for 2 hours of therapy.
In Texas.
Yeah, and at that time I was supporting 6 people on 1 income. I couldn't sustain that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, we started doing our research, you know, my wife and I, and she said, hey, your home state is one of the best. And then I said, okay, let's do it.
Wow.
We left Texas. Services were horrible. I didn't like the education system in Texas. And now I hope people don't get offended when I said that. I worked in a school before I'm in a job now. I am now in Texas. So I worked in a high school in San Antonio. So don't take any offense to what I said. And then also my older kids went to school in Texas, and it just doesn't compare to New York.
Wow. So if you could describe Marty, how would you describe him?
Lost, overwhelmed, bitter.
That one right there. You said overwhelmed. Why?
I just think that when he first got on the internet, the car thing for his son, I thought that was a good intention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it morphed into something different. And the haters were coming at him. He's clapping back. Pull up. Do this, do that. At the end of the day, your job as a parent is to keep your children safe.
Yeah.
You invited people to come to your house to pull up, and someone did. You got to think about your son when you talk about these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not keeping up this tough guy persona. Like, okay, most of us are all Latino men, you know, that I see on here. Yeah, we're known for, hey, what's up then? Let's do this. But at the end of the day, your main job to keep your son safe and provide for him, not telling people to pull up, arguing with haters, putting out people's information, people's kids. That's not how you keep your son safe whatsoever. That could backfire on you if it's the wrong person. You know what I mean? And it was just, I'm like, man, come on now. For real?
Yeah. That's interesting you said overwhelmed, man, because I do feel like he's overwhelmed with the lies. You know, that shit can get stressful, man. Just to constantly have to lie, it's stressful, because, you know, in my opinion.
And to keep up the lie.
For years. Literally 4 years, you know? It's crazy. Lucky, I appreciate you coming on, brother. We'll stay in touch. And once again, thank you for the service.
No problem, man.
You keep
everybody out in peace. And Marty, if you're watching, peace to you and Junior. I'm out.
You heard it from a man, Lucky. See what I mean, people? These are people, man. Marty, these are actual people. All right, let's do pay out. Thank you for the gift, Skype, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Hello. She's like, oh, no. Star Wars is boring. Hey, Lucky, make sure you send me that list, bro. I'm gonna start watching Star Wars. You wanna watch it? Yeah, we'll watch it together. I've never seen Star Wars, so. But yeah, so you guys see how people feel about Marty, you know, and this is just like only a few people, you know. There's a lot more out there. All right, let's see who's next. All right. Oh, who's this? This is gonna be interesting. Hello. This is a troll page. Yeah, man. If we could have some Marty supporters in here, where they at? I'd love to have them, man. I just feel like they scared, man, because, you know, that backlash is crazy. People feel that when they describe Marty, they say lost, they say overwhelmed. Ivan Garcia, let's see what's up. They don't exist. I guess that was an accident. More love than hate. More lovers than hate. Yeah, where's Scamcella? Hey, please, can somebody please get Scamcella? Tell him to smoke up his room and to walk in with the Undertaker anthem. Marty, I would invite you, but you can't have a civil conversation, man. My son hit the buttons. Okay, it's all good, my people. Who's up next? But yeah, people feel like he's overwhelmed. I mean, people feel like he needs help. I do think he needs help. El Fraudoza. Okay, let's see. Welcome, El Fraudoza. How you doing?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Thank you. Doing good, brother. Over here chilling, trying to see how you guys feel about Marty.
So, I guess, I don't know. I can't really relate to how a lot of people are related to Marty in terms of like having kids with autism. To be honest, I'm just somebody that came across his videos a few years back, or his lives, back when he was living in the house or whatever. And to be honest with you, I thought it was kind of funny. The way that this dude acts, the way that this dude is, funny and kind of sad at the same time on how his son has to deal with it. I mean, I go back to the days where, you know, when they mentioned Juanillo on Flowers, when these dudes used to troll this man. To be honest with you, I just found this stuff funny. There's a whole other side of the whole Marty thing with people just trolling him for fun, whatever. But at the same time, you see things that makes it sad. You know what I mean? Yeah. The way he treats his son. I go back to the days when he'd be live in his house urinating while on live. A lot of people.
Hold on, my bad. Hold on, before you continue. I recently seen that video. Whoever sent it to me.
Yeah, he would do that all the time, man. He would do that all the time. You'd just be chilling on his live. All of a sudden you hear water. You're like, what? There's no way. Like, this man is disgusting. This man is vile. And to be honest, like, again, it's just funny to me. Like, there's no way that a person like this is real, but it is. It's real. Yes, the spitting on the floor.
Been around for a while then, right?
Yeah, I've just been watching for a while and just recently started making videos again. I'm gonna call him out anytime the chance I get, just because this man is disgusting, dude. Yeah, the spitting on the floor, and you'd call him out. Like, oh, I spit into a sock. What? Nah, man, you're just a vile person, bro.
Wow.
But I will give him credit. He knows what he's doing when he's making his posts, his videos. But like, at the same time, it's run out. It's run out on the people that are falling for it. a few years ago, when I'd be on his lives watching, he'd always have like 300-400 people, gifts coming in all the time. And if you go on his stuff now, and it's bare, it's skin and bone. Yeah, and you guys, I see you guys are saying his supporters to come in. To be honest with you, man, I don't really think he has any supporters left. That's why he's been going into lives with like, the people that he said used to bash his son or whatever. He's reaching now. It's great to see, though.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I don't wish any malice on him or anybody, but I feel like if you're a type of person that you're inviting violence, you're inviting this type of energy towards you, I feel like you shouldn't have a platform.
Yeah, no, what I mean by it's great to see is that he's been, how do you want to say it, taking advantage of people in the system for so long that it's just good to see that people are starting to actually see his true colors, and he's, made a name for himself in a bad way.
Yeah, and it's a matter of time, bro. It's a matter of time that, like you say, it's coming to an end. It really is.
And the sad thing is, I don't think many of us will ever be able to get Junior the help he needs, but I think we do the thing by just sharing and showing awareness who he is. It might come across the right person that can actually do something about it. And yeah, no, it's just been great watching the downfall of Marty Mendoza the past few years, man. I like what you're doing. I like the content.
Appreciate you, man. So if you could describe Marty, how would you describe him?
Scamdoza. That's it. Scamdoza. That's who he is, man. Scamdoza.
You heard
Marty
it.
Scamdoza.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate you, brother. For real. Thank you for jumping in the box, man.
All right, bro. Take care.
Yeah, you be easy, bro. Damn. You see what I mean? Like, these are people, man. These are actual people. I keep forgetting, man. Marty he's losing his numbers, man. Numbers are down. Like he said, he has to go live with Tito. But I do want to bring up the Shy situation because I do respect what Shy is trying to do. I know Shy is not liked by a lot of people, and I respect everybody's opinion. Everybody's entitled to have an opinion, but what he's doing is something that I salute him for, because it takes a lot of courage to apologize to somebody. It takes a lot of courage to say, look, I'm gonna put this bullshit aside and let's be adults and let's conversate. Unfortunately, with Marty, you can't do that. You guys seen it was that, yeah, where he was live and he just immediately snaps. We should be able to have a civilized conversation with him, but I think he strategically knows what he's doing. He intentionally does it because it's the only way he can get attention. It's the only way that numbers can come back. Those little numbers go back towards him. It's because people tune into their live. It's not because they want to know. They find him as an interesting guy. They just really want to go in there and bash him. This is the type of person that Marty is. And for the people who don't know, like I don't know, he says I've been here for 6 months. I haven't been here for 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was August when I wanted to interview him, and I did. I genuinely wanted to interview him. I thought he was an interesting guy. I thought, until I did my research. What's up, Shy? Until I did my research, I started to do my research, and I realized the type of individual he is, and decided not to have him on. And he got pretty upset, and then the bashing started. And it wasn't until recently he said some real disrespectful stuff towards me, which I don't hold no grudge. I'm not that type of individual. But what I will do is try to bring awareness. He says I'm trying to bring him down. I'm not trying to bring nobody down. I might not even be the one who makes the difference, but if I could push even half of an inch towards that direction, then for me that's a win. I want to say I'm not taking sides, but Tito is a good dad. Asani is very, very smart. Yes. Tito is a great dad. I saw one of his lives yesterday, and watching how he interacts with his son, it moved me. Just watching what he did to, how he helped his son is pretty good, and I jumped on his live yesterday. I didn't jump physically, like actually jump in the box, but I messaged him and I apologized to him for what I said. But it was my opinion, and there's no beef right there. We squashed that. So yeah, that's that. My bad. But yeah, Tito is a good dad, man. You can't take that away. And imagine if my son is in the background over here without a shirt, just flexing, trying to make me laugh. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Tito always has a sunny dress on. Yeah, he does. What's up, Shy? Who's next? Who's gonna jump in the box? Shy, you gonna jump in the box, Shy? If you don't, it's straight, man. I know you're trying to not start no shit. That's another thing I want people to know. I'm not here to bully nobody. I'm not here to make fun of anybody. I'm not here to harass anybody. I'm simply here just to have a conversation with you guys, bring some awareness, and try to learn a little bit more about the situation, because I've only had 2 months involved in this stuff, you know? And, how do you call it? That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so I'm still learning about this guy, but I know, man, I don't know. When I seen that video of him talking the way he talked about Rock's family, I couldn't rock with that.
Hey, Los. Hey, everyone.
Oh, my man, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro? Welcome. We have
Not
a
much, man.
Koji in the building.
Just chilling.
How you doing, bro?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Can't complain too much.
Yeah. Hey, bro, you've been around for quite some time, right?
I've been around, I would say, probably about 4 years. I ran across Marty just like everybody else did. I mean, he just kind of popped up in my feed, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. You know, it's a dad and his son. They enjoy cars. You know, that's cool. You know, his son's disabled. So I followed him. Didn't really catch up too much on him. I mean, every once in a while, I'll see like a video, hey, give him a like, you know, this and that. Then COVID hit, like everybody else, you know, everybody got bored and went straight to TikTok.
Yeah.
So then after that, I mean, yeah, you know, we're stuck to our phones, and I actually ran across one of his lives. When I ran across his live, I mean, I could see like something was off. Like, you know how they say like the face doesn't match the voice, kind of stuff like that? That's what I felt with Marty. Like, he would do that baby talk, and I'm like, nah, this is not the same. This can't be the same person that I'm looking at this picture, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I started watching the lives, and I caught on to it pretty quickly that it was like an act, plain and simple, just a script. Like I said, that whole baby talk is kind of like, nah, you can't talk like a baby to your son, but then degrade everybody so much. Like that's an extreme from one to another. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just way too off to be sincere.
Sure.
So then, like I said, I started watching. I've also watched Generics. I think it was one of the first ones I reached out to because I seen one of his videos, and yeah, so I started watching, and yeah, like everybody else, you know, commenting here and there, and I just started showing his videos and showing basically. I don't say because I'm not a content creator. All I do is post videos. I just post videos. I do my little research. My thing is catching him on his BS, calling him out on his lies, on his contradictions. He claims he contradicts himself, and that's all we have. Fine and dandy. But a contradiction at the end of the day is a lie. Plain and simple. Yeah. All it is proof that you're lying. You're proving to yourself that you're lying about it.
That's true. And for the people who don't know who Adore, you go check out his page. You know, he brings a lot of awareness, a lot of stuff that, like he's saying, contradictions of him, like himself. Look, that's the part where sometimes at first I didn't get. I was like, wait, hold on. So you need to telling me that he's saying one thing one day and then the next day he's saying another?
Exactly. I mean, like his latest thing, he's like, I'm a creator. Okay, I see that. Yeah. But then before that, you were saying that all you're doing is just showing videos of you and your son having fun and showing everyday life. So is it you're a creator creating lies, or are you showing your son in everyday activities? It can't be both. Like he says,
why do you feel like that? It can't be both.
Because he's saying that he's doing something positive. Like, I'm just showing Junior's everyday life. That's all it is. Like everything that he shows, he says he's doing it. That's just what happens every day. But yeah, he says, I'm a content creator creating controversy for views. Like with him and Tito. They admitted it. I mean, they said it, they're doing it just for views. So is it you're creating an illusion as content, or are you showing reality as content? You can't have both ways.
So you've been putting out these videos for the past 4 years?
No, I would say probably about 3.
3?
Yeah, like I said, I was watching like probably 4 years ago, but probably about 3. Like I said, I seen him do some pretty messed up stuff, and that's when I got involved and started posting his BS.
And yeah, and you see a cycle, right, with him, right?
Yeah, it's pretty predictable. Like I said, I've done it. Like with the car right now, like when he said about that full $5, and then that whole situation. I mean, he went out to eat the other day, Saturday. He was at Burger King or Whataburger. Today he had a pizza. Apparently somebody bought it, whatever. Yeah. The whole fan motor going out for the heater. He claimed, it went out last week. No, when he bought that vehicle, he was saying that the AC wasn't working that good because he would tell Junior, no, Junior, I can't take you for a car ride because it's too hot outside. What does that have to do with anything if the AC was working properly? When you put the tint on the Volvo, he said the same thing. He's like, I'm put the tint on it to help the AC out. Like, help the AC out. Like, why does it need help? Of course, because the fan motor was going out. The fan motor went out last week. No, the fan motor was going out before you went and bought rims, before you went out and bought a speaker box and speakers. Like I said, everything he does. I mean, he shows everything. I mean, there's nothing to make up. He proves it himself. He shows it. Like I said, all I do is go back and show him the video. Here, this is what you said.
Of
this
himself.
Is what you did after you said. That's all it is. It's nothing CGI. I'm not creating a speaker box and putting it here where there wasn't a speaker box before.
Yeah. I find it funny how he thinks he can fool people.
Yeah. Like I said, that whole $5 thing is the same thing like was last year.
What happened?
I said that whole $5 thing. I mean, same thing he did last year. The year before that, he claimed it was, last year it was $4.
Man.
The year before that, he claimed it was $20, and he stretched it through then. Now he admitted that the supporter sent him money because he created that lie on the 1st of the month. You have 28 days to go through. Yeah, he couldn't keep that lie going. So he had to modify the story. And that's the thing. That's what he says. I contradict myself. No, you modify the story to fit whatever you're trying to say.
Yeah. Martynomics, man. Martynomics. Yeah. So you I see you all the time when you guys predict stuff, and it's pretty hilarious to see the prediction, to hear the prediction, and to actually see it come to life. Thanksgiving is coming up. His birthday's coming up. Christmas is coming up.
Oh, he's already amped up.
What do you think we will see from him in these past few weeks?
Next week will be a lot of posts about family. He'll make videos like pleading to his family, basically like spending time with them. My thing is like, if you're reaching out to your family and it's something that's sincere, why are you posting it online? Reach out to them. After that, like he already has a PO box or mailing address for people to send Junior cards already. That's already set up. He made a post the other day about it. And then it'll be like, we're just sitting here in the RV watching Christmas movies, which was the same thing he did the first time he went viral. They were watching Christmas movies. He got emotional, and that's where he made that post.
Wow.
Then, like I said, it'll be thank you for a follower for providing us Thanksgiving dinner. It'll just be like a whole, look, we celebrate Christmas so much. He bought those ornaments so he can decorate the vehicle to go to a Christmas event. Same thing. But before, when we were asking him, like, why aren't you decorating the house for Christmas? Well, Junior's a grown up. He doesn't need that. He doesn't need the decorations to know it's Christmas.
So whenever it's convenient to him, he's an adult and he's a kid.
Now that he wants attention at this event, he's gonna go all out.
Wow.
I mean, you've seen it with the wheelchair. 4 years. Yeah. There's not one time that wheelchair was even mentioned. He tried that last year, but as soon as he mentioned it, people called him out like, dude, you never used a wheelchair. There's never been a wheelchair. So he never made a video of it. This year, he didn't say it. He just showed up with a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then, he's like, I take the wheelchair whenever he needs it. But you take him out of town. You take him to car shows where you know he's going to be walking around.
Yeah.
And not a wheelchair. But you go to this community meal, and all of a sudden, you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that's true. The dry begging is real on his behalf.
Yeah. He'll take it to the extreme, and he knows the holidays are the best time because that's where lightning struck the first time.
How do you feel about the statement that he made today that he has a friend over at TikTok and he could find out who's behind these accounts?
It's just more bogus stuff. I mean, he has a friend in TikTok. I believe before he used to say he had friends that worked at MIT that were the ones that were investigating everybody. He's told us that he's got letters from the governor, that he's got people's IP addresses. He's been contacted by the FBI because they're trademark infringement on his name.
Wow.
I mean, like before, when he was in the Belton house, I believe, he would with child protective services. He said that they sent him a letter to show any time anybody else showed up, that cleared him of any accusations, that they wouldn't have to check because he had this letter sent by them.
Wow.
Who has a letter? And he's like, yeah. They're like, we'll show it. Of course not. It never happens.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I don't think he would ever show that.
I would say imagination, but it's just straight up delusion at this point. Like the stories he creates in his own mind, that I mean, he believes it. I mean, like that whole Thanksgiving is in 2 weeks. You prove yourself wrong. Google proved you wrong. And then at the end, he's like, no, see, I was right. No, you're not. You
Wow.
create these ideas in your head that you're always right.
Do you think he needs help mentally?
Yes, I do. I really do.
Yeah, I do too.
And like I said, I mean, Marty, I don't know, like, the only thing I can describe Marty is as a con artist. Plain and simple. And the reason I say that is because, again, because of his lies, the way he tries to keep up with his lies. His lies are always, they're evolving. Like if you call him out on something, then next week he'll change that little lie up. He'll change to something else. Like the whole Junior was walking when he was in his 20s.
Oh yes, about that. And then he lied on one of the podcasts of the people he was on.
Exactly. And he claimed he was walking in his 20s, and then he told that podcast 10 or 11, whatever. So that's a big age difference. I can see maybe 2-3 years, like, you know, they kind of look alike. Okay. But 8-year difference? Nah. You can tell.
Yeah.
And then, so then what happens after that? People start questioning him about that. What time did Junior start walking? What time did Junior start walking? So that whole story changes from actual age. He just says, oh, at a late age. At a late age. Like I said, because that's why his lies keep evolving. Like a con artist, you got to keep the con going.
Yeah.
Like if this is not working, okay, switch it up. Let me move it over here. Let me do this. Let me do that. That's why he's a con artist, plain and simple.
There you go. Damn, I was gonna ask you would you describe him, but con artist is definitely one of them for sure. For sure.
Like I said, I mean, everybody sees it. I mean, I don't care what they say. I understand that people have a soft spot because of Junior.
Yeah.
And he preys on the people that sympathize with it, like whether they have somebody in their family or something. Like, yeah, I get that. But at the end of the day, you're helping somebody do something negative. I don't care what it is. Y'all can say it's a hustle. People, he's hustling. No. People would hustle to feed their families. People will hustle to survive. People do not hustle to get rims, to go to car show and blow off money.
And he's not invited to a lot of these car shows, right? Como que ya no lo quieren there, right?
To be honest with you, I don't believe they wanted him to begin with because it's just the way he was all the time.
Yeah.
But again, it's everybody has to be, how should I say it? It's a car community. I mean, it's just like anybody else. You got to be civil. You got to be diplomatic, I should say. So you're not going to come out straight out and say, hey, I don't want this dude here. Because then first thing that Marty does is, look, they're hating on me because of my disabled son.
Yeah. Okay, I see Joker says no, he's not allowed to be there. Damn.
Now, as far as people defending Marty, like I said, I mean, people have soft spots. I understand that. But at the same time, I mean, you got to be willing to see the truth for what it is.
It's true.
Like, it's a bad situation. I agree. But he's not doing anything to get himself out of that bad situation. Now, if he was struggling and you're down in your luck, hey, people help him out. But if you're struggling and in a bad situation and then blowing off money because you want to, nah.
And then hit the food banks, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you take advantage of the system when it fits you and blow it off.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how he does it, bro. I feel like if I was him, to do something like that he's doing for this long, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Bro, I think, to be honest with you, I think after a year, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm done.
You have no conscience, dude. Like at that point, it's like I said, I'm all for helping people when they're down here and there. Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, you've been down for 4 years and you're still blowing off money. Like I said, if he was struggling this whole time, hey, more to you. Hope people help you out.
Yeah.
You can't consider your actions being struggling. No, that's just cause and effect.
Yeah, cause and effect.
This happening is cause and effect, whether it's financially or people coming at you. Had you not opened your mouth, talk mess, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Had you not blown off money on rims, you wouldn't need money now.
That's true.
Like I said, he's so worried about the car show that might or might not happen. He's like, oh, I needed these rims because God knows when I'll have this money. Understandably. So if you know that you can't afford to have these rims, that you might never have that much money, then why buy rims in the first place?
Facts. That's 100% true.
And like I said, even if they gave him the money to buy the rims, he should have never bought those rims.
Yeah.
That money should have been saved for when something does happen to that car. For when something does happen to Junior that he needs money.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks much of the future, bro.
No, and that's his thing. He's like, oh, I live for today, not for tomorrow. Okay, understandably. But why is it that you live for tomorrow for car shows, but not for anything for Junior?
Damn, there you go. That's what I'm talking about, Vador. That's facts right there. He only says shit when it's convenient for him.
Yeah,
you know?
like I said, you're planning ahead for a car show that might never happen. But yeah, I'm not gonna save money in case Junior gets sick or in case the car breaks down. Because again, he knows he can go to social media, give him a little sob story, and eventually somebody's gonna give in.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. Dan Vador, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you for jumping on. Nah, man, you're an OG. A lot of people got a lot of love for you, man, and you're dope. Thank you, man. So you take care, brother.
I'll be in the comments chilling.
I bet. Damn, you see? It's a lot. Wow. Whoa. Let me look at the comments for a bit, man, because I want to see who's in here. Glam is in here. What's up, Glam? We're about to end in a few minutes. I'm going to have to do another one of these because I feel like a lot of people weren't able to make it. But I want to interact here with the comments. Harley, what's up? How you doing? Sanchez, Colita, yes, we love who over here. Yes, that's true. Y'all had what's it? But yeah. Whoa. So what do you guys think, man? Invisible, what's up? I was trying to get 8-tray bullies here. Shagador. I was trying to get 8-tray bullies. She just recently said that she put out there today that she was the one paying for a Marty Mendoza's P.O. box for a year. Right? She just put that out there. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier is the type of people that he targets are people who have good hearts, and these individuals, they really want, I wasn't going to allow anybody on, but I need this one will be dope. I have to have this one. This will be the last one. Shy's in the building. What up, Shy?
What up, Los?
How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling. I was just gonna piggyback off what you were talking about with the 8-tray bullies. I was talking there earlier.
Yes,
I forgot. I missed the question to ask her when she was talking about the P.O. box. How did it get to the point where she offered to pay for the P.O. box? Like,
okay.
Did he ask her? Did he try and insinuate something like he wants a P.O. box, but he couldn't afford it? What gave her
That's a really good question right there. Really good question. Yeah, that's and for the people who don't know, Shy, how long you been around?
Not too long, man. I think it's like a little bit over a year.
A little bit over a year?
It's not too long. A lot of these, they have a lot more experience and more insight on what's going on with Marty. I started following the situation a little over a year ago.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's just the situation is really crazy if you think about it. It's really, really crazy because the moment you try and, better the situation after a year of kind of like trolling the man, it was funny. It was, and it's still kind of funny, but it's like, if you don't go pedal to the metal the whole time, it's like just all the trolls start coming out. They all start coming out. Oh, there's that fake ZOP. That's that fake ZOP. That's a fake ZOP.
Okay, I was about to ask that. Can somebody block that, please? Okay, my bad, bro. All right.
You're good. I forgot what I was even saying. Yeah, no, just like, honestly, I don't remember even how I got here. Like, when I had first got on TikTok, I had came across Marty, same way, kind of like everybody else did. Got blocked for asking a simple question. And I'm like, what the? I was like, kind of like, whoa, what did I do? So, I continued to watch him on my second account. Didn't really interact with him because I just seen people get blocked left and right for no reason. So I'm like, man, let me just start trolling the man. Since he wants to be a dick to all these people, he was just being an asshole to everybody in the comments, just a straight jerk. Wow. I'm like, all right, he wants to be a jerk. Let me go ahead and start trolling this man. So I just started trolling the man. He eventually started watching me. I don't know how he started watching me. He started doing duets in my videos. I'm like, this dude's actually like watching me make fun of him. So I just started kind of ran with it. Just started making more videos on him. And I'm kind of feeling like it's just like it's getting a little old for me. So I'm like, let me try and at least try and use my platform. Even though I don't really know Marty, I know a lot of these people have a lot more experience with him, and you only learn, you know, you got to learn from your own mistakes. So I'm like, let me try and at least see if we can try and help him better the situation. But obviously that was like a complete lost cause today. It was a lost cause. The real Marty came out. He started with the lies again, as you heard, with the whole, he has friends at TikTok and they can find the IP address of all of the trolls. But if you had this information, you would post that in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
You would post that in a heartbeat. The people that are making fun of your kids, he said generic jugador. Nobody's ever seen them men talk bad about Junior. Never, ever. True. They've literally, all they do is post his lives, post when he sticks his foot in his mouth. They've never said anything bad. If anything, everybody would have came down on them. That makes no sense. He's like, they don't do it on their real accounts. He's like, they do it on burner accounts. How do you know it's them, Marty? I got friends at TikTok. They tell me who's behind the account. For one, when people make these fake accounts, they don't use real emails.
Correct.
Because they're never going to use it again. It's just a burner. Yeah. They're not going to use real email accounts. How are they going to know who's behind them? It just doesn't make any sense.
That's true.
Doesn't make any sense. The whole TikTok friends and all that. I'm like, Marty, come on, bro. You got the opportunity to actually start telling the truth. And he just stuck his foot in his mouth again. And then he left. And then he ran.
Yeah. And man, and it's crazy because you the other day on the live, you pointed out you were hitting some good points to talk about him turning over a new leaf and just coming out and being honest about, everything. And it could be a brand new start for him. I know he's watching right now, and that could be a brand new start for you, Marty. But I don't know, man. I feel like I think that'll be like the last little bit of supporters that support him. That's already it.
That's what I've told him. That's what I've told him several times. He'll inbox. He unblocked me like 3 days ago and started messaging me out of nowhere. Said he wanted to do a live with me and Tito. At that time, I wasn't talking with Tito. I'm like, no, I'm good. All this other bullshit on the side just started. And I'm like, I had to reach out to Tito and be like, bro, I can't be doing this, bro. Just stop. We'll stop. Just whatever. And I told him, Marty, if you just came out and were honest to people, you'd be surprised how many people would respect you a lot more. Even though you've been lying for so long and you'd be like, man, I'm just sick of this. Enough's enough. Just, you bring out proof for all these things. Why don't you just come out and be honest about your son if he doesn't have autism? Just be honest.
Yeah.
See what he has, say what he has, and people will respect you more.
Yeah.
And he just sent me these long ass messages about how he was living his life, living in garages, walking 20 miles to work. I'm just like, bro, I'm not trying to hear that, bro. Do you want help or do you not want help? And I was like, first off, what you can go ahead and do is give your mom respect and give her credit for helping you take care of your son, because you have not given her credit, not one time. You haven't given credit to your mom. May she rest in peace.
That's true.
Any credit for taking care of your son while you were at work or wherever you were going out, it doesn't matter. You should give your mom her respect for helping you raise your son. He's like, no, my mom just gave me guidance. I'm like, see, bro, you're not listening. You're not listening. He just kept lying. And I'm like, bro, there's no reaching this man. There really isn't. I honestly think he's sick in the head. And that's not even a joke. I'm not trying to troll the man. I think he needs help. I think he genuinely needs to see a doctor. Because I think when he lies, he doesn't realize that he's lying. And like Jugador said earlier about the whole Thanksgiving, even when he's wrong, he's right.
Yeah.
He got to see something. He got to see a psychologist or something, bro. He got to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
He's losing his fucking mind. Excuse my language.
That's the reason why he keeps having these panic attacks. It's the reason why he's like he says, depressed. It's just, I think he's overwhelmed with these lies, man. But he can only help himself,
That's exactly what I told him, man. Just come out, fess up, be a man. Just let everybody know that, hey, this is what it is. My son has this. I've been doing this. I apologize. I apologize. And just don't even acknowledge the haters that are talking shit to you, because the shit that you say is just shit that you don't say to people.
Yeah.
You know, when he's in there talking to these people, talking about, they'll ask like just regular questions and he'll be like, it's between your legs. It's between your mama's legs. Like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I agree.
There's just no coming back from that stuff, bro. Just ignore them. When you say, I'm not even going to acknowledge you, I'm not even going to acknowledge you. You saying I'm not going to acknowledge them is you acknowledging them. You're letting them know that you can see the comment. You're reading the comments.
Yeah, that's true.
Just ignore this shit, bro. And just like, man, try and do something different. Because I don't know how I would deal with this shit for 4 fucking years. Waking up every day to people coming after me. Nah, bro.
Bro, for 4 years. That's what I don't understand.
Yep.
Damn, man. But hey, man, I appreciate you, brother, for coming in, man, for real.
Yeah, no problem, man. You have a good night, man.
You too, brother. Take care. There you go. You heard that from Shy, my people. That is Shy. We're gonna let one more guest in here.
Did you have
Like five or six people? Think so? Thank you for the gifts, for real, guys. Oh man, appreciate y'all. I think this accident, but guys, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. For everybody who took the time to hold on, my bad. Let me fix this. For everybody who took the time to join the box and thank you guys for the gifts and express themselves about Marty. I appreciate you. I know there's a lot more people out there, and maybe next time what we will do is we will thank you. We will drop another episode of this, look, I don't know. I've been fidgeting with this thing all night. All right, I'm sorry. Don't ask me why. Is there a, all right, I would have put a smiley face here if I had a marker, but I don't. We'll have multiple people in the boxes. I just want to see how this works. So when I upload this to my podcast, I have an idea of how it works. But for everybody who came in, I appreciate you. This episode will drop on my podcast. It's an official episode. But before I leave, I want to spend a few minutes looking at the comments and just pretty much interacting with you guys. So we have Mary here. It was a good live. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have Jojo, great live, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Moscas, I appreciate you doing those videos, man. Thank you, Generic, yo, if y'all don't know who Generic is, y'all better follow that OG. He's the OG. La Cabeza. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the gifts. Phoenix, thank you. We should have the OG people that have been more. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna reach out to the people. In the next live, what we'll do is that we'll have people the OGs jump in the box. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Joe, thank you. Good live. Thank you. Moscas, thank you. Luce, great live. Thank you. Good job exposing next. Thank you very much, man. I'm trying. Everyone who follows Los, hit the heart. Harm me before he gets off. Yes, thank you, guys. Thank you. Ghost, thank you for coming on. Marty. Lucky, thank you for coming on. Much respect to you, bringing awareness to this and trying to get him help. Thank you, guys. Damn, much love, man. I appreciate you guys for real. Damn, if I was fake like Marty, I'll start crying, but I'm really I feel thankful for you guys for real. I sent you a message. All right, good luck. All right, but hell yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's going on my podcast. It's my son. Thank you very much. My son's in the background. Oil man, thank you. Not the fake tears. No, Lenore. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. Great pod. But nothing will ever change. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. We appreciate you as well. Thank you. Can we get one tear? I can't fake the funk, my bad. I can't. But I'm about to head out, y'all. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Conversations with Los. This is episode number 43. And before we head out, I'm going to show one last time the screen and have everybody say bye if y'all want to. Good night. Good night. Adon, thank you. Aztec Warrior, appreciate you for tuning in. Be easy. Adore, thank you. Thank you. Big Happy, thank you. Gordita, thank you. Great life, appreciate you. Big Happy, have a good night. Fuji's and Funyuns, thank you. Mary, thank you. Generic, thanks. Damn, going too fast. 2023, thank you. Gordita, thank you. Gordita, do another live. Rato, thank you. Sebastian in the back. Yeah, Sebastian is over there. He's hanging out. He said thank you. Peace out, my people. Thank you. And for tuning in to another episode of Conversations with Los. You guys are amazing. Please, a round of applause for you guys. You guys were awesome. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to do another live like this, and we're going to have multiple. We're going to have the OGs. I'm going to reach out to the OGs, and we're going to get the OGs up here. Glam, thank you. Go ahead, start another live, please. I'm going to jump into y'all live. Luz, good night to everyone. Thank you. All right, my people. God bless y'all. Be easy. Stay out of trouble. Be yourself. Accomplish your dreams. Deuces.
You gotta take the hits and bruises as you walk amongst the jungle. The breakdown, they gon' break you as long as you never stumble.